Giannis and Lopez together down low. Filling out the wings, it's Beasley and Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the 1. And for New Orleans, Jones is the 2 with Ingram at small forward. Zion and Valanciunas in the middle. And it's McCollum at the point. Well, Grant, for them, this is game 2 of a back-to-back. Does that schedule wear you out as a player?
You know, at times the schedule can be tough, but sometimes it also works in your favor because you can maintain a good rhythm game to game.
Pass to Williamson. Middleton against Ingram. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
You know, it's never easy trying to contain Ingram, especially when he's fighting off defenses like this.
Here's Lillard. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
But check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
Here's Williamson.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
You know, Grant, looking at the Milwaukee Bucks, they play in a sports-crazed state in Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin definitely loves their football, but Milwaukee also goes hard for their Bucks, which is a big reason for their recent success, B.A.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008-2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis, but in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
He's off on the second. And you think about the value of continuity, Clark. A new coaching staff for these Bucks, but the roster has had plenty of time to develop chemistry.
Well, I'll tell you what, Giannis is at the center of everything they do, B.A., including winning a championship. Not many conflicting personalities certainly helps, and these guys are well molded together.
Here's Ingram. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram is listed at 6'8", but that wingspan is north of 7 feet. That allows him to get extra reach on his drives.
Now here's Beasley. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to McCollum from downtown. Milwaukee with the rebound. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
You know, at the offensive end, McCollum does a little of everything for you. I mean, that was a great pass.
Lillard against McCollum. And a nice finish on the layup.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Now here's Ingram, taking command on offense when they need it, putting up 21 a game. It's Beasley on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Ingram. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. McCollum against Middleton. Another shot. McCollum's shot is off.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
And the bucket is good.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Lillard against McCollum. Outside Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. McCollum outside. 6 to shoot. Over Lillard. That won't go either for McCollum. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Tips it up.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
The Pelicans trail.
In terms of players who've kept evolving, Clark, I mean, come on. How about Brook Lopez?
Well, Grant, I love the fact that he never stopped improving his game. He folded three-point shooting into his arsenal, and he also became a much more active and intimidating rim protector. Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert, Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Timeout called. The Pelicans.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. And here we have the leading defensive teams in the league after the All-Star break. The Pelicans 4th.
Since the break, here's a team that has locked up their opponents, playing with passion defensively.
And the Pelicans with possession here, trailing by 5.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Marshall.
2 minutes.
And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. The Bucks have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Here's Connaughton, and he banks in the layup.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Hawkins, the pass to Alvarado. 1:27 left in the first quarter of the game.
Stout defense comes from not only contesting the shot, but also grabbing the board.
Connaughton can't hit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Beverly outside. On the take. Rebounded by Marshall.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
From 10 feet away. And that one's long. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Gallinari's shot is off. Well, the Pelicans shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. To the middle. Back to Alvarado. Rebounded by the Bucks. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
The deep 3. Oh, it's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness! That's how you beat the clock.
The Bucks.
Whoa!
14.
The heat to beat the buzzer.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Bucks ahead, up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Milwaukee in the lead. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. The heavyweights for this team, Middleton and Giannis at forward. Malik Beasley is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Now here's Jones. He takes it in. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Damian Lillard embraces the big moments. He said, quote, "I don't know why, I just do it. It's internal. I'm always talking to myself like, quote, I have to find a way. This is an opportunity to rise and to come up big. You've got to get it going. It's a real thing. Just demand that something extra of yourself." Brian?
Thank you, Allie. Dame time is very real. And so it's Milwaukee with it. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Pass to Valanciunas. McCollum looking it over. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field. Clark, for over a decade now with the restricted area on NBA courts. How much would that have changed things during your days?
I think quite a bit because the game was played closer to the bucket. I mean, there was more post-up action, more attacking of the rim from close in, so I do think it would have had an impact on how the game was played and officiated had that restricted arc area been in existence, and perhaps it might have led earlier to teams looking to space the floor a little more to create more driving lanes without a lot of help defense.
And that one's good. Williamson.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Middleton. Takes a 3. Second chance effort. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. No good on that one. And when it comes to Giannis Antetokounmpo, such a lovable player on and off the floor, Clark.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's just such a carefree, gregarious, outgoing personality, somebody that doesn't take himself too seriously, and he likes to tell his fair share of dad jokes, too, which is pretty endearing.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Well, Clark, with his mix of power and length, at times, Giannis can seem unstoppable.
You know what? Not often is it that one guy forces teams to reconsider their whole defensive game plan, but Giannis forces you to build the wall because you don't want him getting downhill, or he'll make you suffer the consequences.
His first shot coming late. Out to Lillard. It's Middleton on the wing. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Assist goes to
Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 1. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. And the Pelicans call time here. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Zeller's checked in for Zion Williamson. McCollum, the pass to Ingram. Five to shoot. Fires, high post. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Middleton. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Beasley misses. The Pelicans have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Ingram. Drills the baseline jumper. Ingram's got 6.
Ingram knocking down the long 2. He's extremely effective from there.
Beasley, pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard up top. McCollum defends.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Launches it. Giannis with the rebound. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
First
And, you know,
personal
Damian
foul.
Lillard has such a quick release. Excellent at getting his shot up and
At the line
over
for
the
the
defensive
Bucks.
side.
So it's both teams making substitutions
One shot.
here.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's
2 minutes
patience.
remaining in
But
the
he's not
first half.
one to rush
2
things or
minutes.
look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
Here's Hawkins. He's scoreless. 1:46 left in the first half. Alvarado outside. The three. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Marshall. Alvarado, left side. Here's Hawkins. Beverly defending. Shoots a fadeaway. Hawkins can't get it to go. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo surveys. Lillard with the ball. Fires the three. Yes, sir! You can count on Dame from deep.
For 3.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Alvarado, the pass to Zeller. Covered by Crowder. Floats one. Pass to Marshall. Back to Zeller. Here's Hawkins. Shoots over Beverly. And the Pelicans miss again. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Physical defense, nothing new to Giannis because he faces that every night.
Here's Alvarado. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Bucks. And during that quarter, he was everywhere, just wreaking havoc. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay.
Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists.
And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. And, Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bucks?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. Good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
And Kenny, what do you have to say about the Pelicans?
Well, the effort hasn't been there down the ball. They're getting outworked in that part of the game. But you got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Ingram and Zion, your small and power forwards. The backcourt, McCollum and Jones, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Assist from
Rhythm and timing so important in the game of hoops. Middleton using both on that pull-up jumper.
McCollum, the pass to Ingram, back to McCollum. Lillard pulls down the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans have developed a tremendous chemistry. Coach Willie Green said, quote, all of those guys play the game the right way. They want to be unselfish and make sure their teammates are involved. We're really fortunate as a team that our top guys bring that mentality on a nightly basis. Brian?
Yeah, chemistry and leadership. They have it. Thanks, Allie.
Yeah, that shot didn't stand a chance. Can't sleep on JV's monstrous reach.
And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Ingram, the pass to Valanciunas. McCollum against Lillard. Outside Ingram. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
That free throw good from Ingram. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Bucks. Both shots good from the stripe. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Lillard against McCollum. Beasley for three. Here's Portis. That shot is off. Nice D from Valanciunas. Ingram, the pass to Williamson. The lead now in single digits. Williamson's got 5 now.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Lillard against McCollum. Pass to Portis. Shoots over Valanciunas. And again, it's the Bucks missing. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Now here's McCollum. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. That one goes in.
At 270, it's hard to knock Zion out of his rhythm.
Milwaukee has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Beasley. Jones with the block. Middleton against Ingram. McCollum. And McCollum slams it in.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now here's Lillard. 15 points in the game. It's Middleton on the wing. Outside Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Back to Lillard. Here's Portis. Oh, no good again that time. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. McCollum outside. Ingram against Middleton. Goes up with the stripe. And another basket for New Orleans.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Look for Milwaukee. Crowder, he's checked in for Middleton. Connaughton comes in for Beasley. And it's Beverly in for Damian Lillard. Connaughton passes to Gallinari.
Two minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To snap the cold streak. It doesn't go for him. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Jones against Connaughton. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Offensive board. Crowder outside for 3. Buries it from 3.
Jay Crowder.
Crowder's got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And just an important basket. I mean, especially with their lead dwindling.
Yeah, I agree with you. Good possession there. They had to stem the tide of this comeback a little bit, and I think they did with that play.
Now here's Valanciunas. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. 4 on the clock. Hawkins, the pass to Marshall. Off target from outside. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Crowder. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 tonight. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
At 6'10", Gallinari has the size needed to score inside, even when the defense is right there.
Here's Hawkins. Beverly defending. To the paint. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Bucks on top. They're up by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Filling out the wings, it's Beasley and Middleton. Giannis and Lopez together down low. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Williamson misses.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Back to Beasley. And here's Lopez. Now here's Beasley, takes a 13-footer, and it's Hawkins with a rebound.
Yeah, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
It's scooped up. Here's Ingram. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Milwaukee in the lead. Tries it from 16, and it's Middleton. That time on the assist by Lillard.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Williamson. Rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th rebound in this one. The second effort. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
McCollum, pass to Williamson. Good D by Middleton. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Well, you look at the skill set and size of Middleton. It's hard for any defense to match up with him. He's just so creative in how he draws contact and gets himself to the line.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive.
Take a break.
They've almost made it look pedestrian.
2 shots.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
The first free throw is good.
Boy, for me, it's really been fun watching the evolution of Chris Middleton. I mean, a rangy 2-guard who can really stuff the stat sheet.
Zeller's checked in for the Pelicans. Both free throws good from Middleton. For New Orleans, they've got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. New Orleans calls timeout.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second-chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
On your feet, make some noise. Put those hands together.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Zeller, pass to Hawkins. Over Beasley. Tries again. And a bucket by Zeller as he finishes. Zeller's got his first 2 points of the night.
With Zeller, you've got to get a body on him because if you don't, he's going to hurt you on the offensive glass.
Lillard outside. 3-pointer off the mark.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Here's McCollum. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Now just a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
Yeah, the craftiness of McCollum. Smooth in that mid-range area.
Beasley outside. Rebounded by New Orleans.
He hasn't hit a single shot yet, but somehow as a team, they're getting it done.
They get it back. And that one's good. Zeller's got 4 points now in the quarter.
One of the things you love about Zeller, he hustles, he's got the intangibles, and this guy can really get out and run for a big man.
Count the basket.
Look at Beasley stepping up in the big moment. Being the guy for this team when they need him to do just that.
Here's McCollum. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
Both see the chance to take important shots. McCollum knows his teammates and coaches. They trust his judgment, and they did right there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Beasley. Fires from deep. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Well, that's Beasley's shot right there. He loves to rise and fire and knock him down from behind the arc.
New Orleans calls timeout. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
You know who won these shirts, baby. Let's go!
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Here's Ingram. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And you know, after playing a year at Duke, Ingram is used to providing big baskets for his team. I mean, a dominating performer who comes up big in an effortless way in these moments.
Timeout call, Milwaukee. They're up by 3. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And Milwaukee has possession. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Portis uses the glass on the layup.
That's just a case of pure strength and effort by Bobby Portis.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 5-point game. Williamson controls the rebound and the putback.
This is the guy Williamson wants to be for his team. The player they can count on in the clutch moments.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity. No stopping Giannis.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the caution.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, McCollum. Milwaukee with the rebound.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Now here's Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot no good. Jones with some nice D. Here's McCollum. Good work defensively by Lillard. And so they foul intentionally.
CJ McCollum. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the final quarter. Out to Beasley. Launches a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. So we see the Bucks get the win here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by.